vi now Fredesche Basim. So when last we left off, Dave is working on gaining one more promotion. Dave bettering himself? It happens more often than you think. He needs 1 point of creativity and 1 more point of charisma, as well as 2 more family friends to have a chance at gaining a promotion, which will bring more money, possibly better hours, and that bonus, which he'll be able to use to improve quite a few things in his home, or maybe buy an even bigger TV. There is an even better TV, although I don't think he'll be buying it. The 2 family friends may seem like a big issue, but it really isn't for Dave, because the 2 family friends that he has are very strong in the short-term relationship bar. Yvette's is nearly at 100, and Samuel is roughly about 87 or 86, and they won't be going down significantly enough that he'll need to spend a lot of time maintaining them, although he will maintain Yvette's one to make sure that stays at roughly 100, which will allow Dave enough time to gain 2 temporary family friends, after he's got the skill points he needs of course, so that he can try for that promotion. It's all a lot of effort, but hopefully it will pay off eventually. On the other side of the road, Samuel has a minor conundrum, in that he needs a good source of fun generation that isn't the bookshelf, because while the bookshelf is very useful, it is only fun 3. Having something a little bit better would certainly help him out, and I have just the thing in mind. And that thing is a piano. Specifically, this piano. Why not get a better one, I hear you ask? Well, the answer is that the better ones all provide only more room, and some of them take up quite a bit more space as well for that. And we have quite a high room stat as it is in all these rooms, so we can just get the basic one here. The Chimeway and Daughters piano for 3,500 simoleons. It's a significant investment, but I'm sure it will pay off. The richest sim is pathetic without the gift of music and one of my pianos, Ariana Chimeway, president of Chimeway Musical Properties. In this age of ever-increasing creativity, music that sims make themselves offers the perfect skill-learning activity. Make your next party better by entertaining friends with a Chimeway. You'll notice it's a group activity, because people can listen to your music as you're playing, provided that is you're good at it. If you're pretty bad at it, it's not really going to work out for you. We could just get the electric guitar, but I really don't think that Samuel is particularly suited towards using an electric guitar. So when he wakes up and the food bowl there is no longer being used, we will move that food bowl. And we may move these along as well, so that we have room to have them over here. But that is for later. Right now, Samuel is going to rest well, and think about the day ahead. It's going to be quite a busy day indeed. The energy bar is going up quite significantly, and that food bowl is being used quite a bit. We may need to buy a second one, however, because I think Samuel is going to be getting a second pet. Because why only have one when you can have 2? Let's have breakfast here, and then use the toilet here. We might not actually use the shower right now, because his hygiene is high enough that it really isn't worth doing so. All the time that he spends getting in there and getting out, we can save by him not having a shower today. Let's go about moving everything here, and hopefully we'll have room for 2 of these. We only have room for 1 right now, but I'm pretty sure if we, can we move it that way? There we go. If we move this over here, we can have room for a second one. We don't really need to have access to that lamp there, because that will just turn on anyway. We'll have to move this over here as well. Is that by a window? It is not by a window. Marvellous. We'll buy the things we need here in a little bit. For now, we're going to be buying that 3,500 simoleon piano and putting it right here. It's actually really good right there. It's certainly something that draws the eye and is a centerpiece of the room. Maybe we could get rid of that, but we'll get rid of that later. We may even have a sink in here at some point, just like one here, perhaps, just so that when he's finished doing stuff here, he doesn't need to put the like, if he wants to wash his hands, he can do so there, without having to go all the way into the bathroom there. Alright. He's now going to prepare his food, which will be delicious food. Marvellous. That hunger bar is nearly all the way up there. And we'll just use this, and we may actually do something with the time before we go to work, apart from learning to play the piano. He actually won't be that bad at it at all, because he has 4 points of creativity already. You really don't want to hear what it sounds like when you only have, 0 points of creativity. 1 isn't much better. It really does sound like he has 1 point of creativity. But hey, that bladder there is pretty much at maximum, and we can deal with hygiene later. It'll actually go up a tiny little bit from this if it was low enough, which I don't think it actually is. It is time for you to show us how much painting has improved your ability to play the piano. It really shouldn't improve it whatsoever, but it does more than you think. Alright, are you a maestro at the keys, Samuel? Or are you as good as I was when I was playing the piano? Not bad, but really needs more practice. The answer is... he's not that bad at all! You play those keys, Samuel, and provide soothing music. And Melisande has come in to listen to the music. Is it any good? I don't think Melisande likes it that much. Melisande really needs some social interaction, which is one of the reasons why I'm thinking of getting a second cat, so the 2 cats can then interact with one another. I think it's a pretty good idea, plus it really won't cost that much more than having 1 cat. I mean, there'll be the initial monetary investment in it, but then, oh, wow, that fun is going up so much faster than it was by reading a book. This is certainly something that Samuel will enjoy doing. That is such a marked improvement over reading a book. It's very telling that he's really been wanting to play a piano for a very long time. A very long time indeed. A very long time indeed. Well, we don't need to worry right now about anything, including those flies. The maid will come along and take care of everything. And oh my! I really should have bought this quite a lot sooner, because look at how high that has gone over such a very short period of time. That is huge! Excellent. Maybe we'll get an even better piano at some point, but for now, I think that was a brilliant investment of simoleons. And I think now he has got all that he can get from that. So we even now have time to talk to Melisande, and also the sudden, smashing of the keys when you finish is quite funny. And Melisande is begging. We've no idea what for, but we might as well get some interactions here. We could actually praise Melisande right now. Let's see if that will work. Maybe that will work. Also, social for Samuel is at absolutely maximum. And I think Melisande is really going to appreciate the attention here. Yes, indeed, she will. There we go. That is a little bit of interaction, but we could do with a little bit more of it. Let's not try a hug right now, because I don't think that relationship is strong enough to be able to, for that to work. I think it would only end up with Samuel being bitten. And then Melisande ran around for a while, before being played with by her owner. There we go. And I'm sure she appreciates the attention. There we go, a few interactions here, and here is the maid to clean everything up. It shouldn't cost her that much, maybe like an hour or so before she's gone. And social is already quite a bit higher than it was, so we want to do this once and then maybe once more. And then we'll go out and get a second cat. And there is Spike, the imposter dog, who's just walking around pretending to be dog. We know your game, and we know what you're doing. And I think, yep, one more interaction, and that should pretty much be everything for dealing with that. We can actually now go and have a shower. That's probably a good idea now. We'll take a shower, and then we will call a cab and explore the old town, as we're going to be going to buy yet another pet. And if we're lucky, there goes the maid, for some reason heading in that direction to leave. If we're lucky, we'll be able to go straight to the old town, and then go straight to work afterwards. There we go. We would like a shuttle to come pick us up, even though we literally could walk there. We literally could walk there. Alright, we'll just wait outside for it. All the money that we'll be earning from work here will pay for all the things that we need to make sure that we can give the new cat all the amenities they require. And that there is the shuttle for Old Town, and we will be going straight into that, and hopefully we'll arrive back in time for the carpool, because the carpool is arriving right now, just to see us leave. It's like, hey, we're ready for... Where is he going? Where is is he going? He sort of needs to be at work right now. And then he left, but he'll be back very soon. He's just taking advantage of the bubble of time that's surrounding here. That means the time that passes here doesn't really affect anything else. Alright, he does have enough money, so he's quickly going to go over to here and adopt a cat immediately. He doesn't need to go and play with a cat. He knows that he wants one. So he's going to head over there immediately. And does Melisande... I think, yep, Melisande actually comes along for the journey. I wonder how well-behaved Melisande was on the shuttle. Perhaps very well behaved. Or maybe... hello, Dave! What are you doing here? He is considering buying something, with the not much money that he has. I think he has nearly the same amount of money that Samuel has at the moment. Alright, somebody's going to come over. Hello, Molly! We indeed would like to adopt another cat. We'll have another female cat here, and we'll consider what kind of cat we want. We definitely want it to be different so that we can tell them apart. Let's have a look, shall we? That's not a bad one. Neither is that one. I'm looking for a particular one, but then again I have cycled through all of them already. Maybe that one? Actually, I think we will get this one here. There we go. We do want to adopt this pet. And Dave continually... hello, Dog! Dog is here too, because of course Dog is here. If Dave is here, Dog is here as well. We have plenty of money on our person to pay for this cat here. There we go. And I have a particular name in mind as well, to follow with the theme of the first one. There we go. And he walks over here, and then we get to name the cat. We are going to name the cat... Danielle. There we go. And now we have a second cat. Hello, Danielle. How are you? It's time to leave now immediately and go home. But not before petting our new member of the household. Hello, Danielle. How are you? You and Melisande have quite a lot of catching up to do. As in, you don't know each other whatsoever. Also, that social there is very low indeed. We're definitely going to need to work on that, but later. Goodbye, Dave. Have fun walking around and browsing forever. Look, you don't need another dog, Dave. You already have dog. You don't need any more pets than you already have. Alright, it'll be just a quick matter of ringing up to go back home and then immediately to go to work, because we really need to go to work. We need the money to pay for all the... Where are you going? You're going to use that. You really don't need to use that right now. And there you go. You're now going to go back into the shuttle, which is all the way over here. I really should have had you walking over there, because all these seconds are more energy that is being spent going to the shuttle, and that won't be available for when we get back home. And are we going now? The answer is we have to wait for the cats to get here before we can leave. And there comes Melisande, running as fast as she possibly can. We've no idea how she knows that we're going, but hey, she knows. And I think we're all in. Are we? The answer is we are. So away we go, back home. So that we can immediately go back to work. There we go. In fact, go to work is on the list of things we can do, as well as that, apparently, which definitely does not say go to work. Alright, you go off to work, and we're going to have to buy the things that Melisande will need, and that you will need as well, Danielle. Your hunger bar is pretty high, so we don't need to worry about that. So we'll just quickly buy the things that we need. Starting with this bowl here for 119, and we might as well actually just get rid of this here. We don't need that anymore now that we have the piano, and we can get this instead. We could get this, which is a significant improvement, but this will be fine for now. We don't have the money to get the better one just yet. We don't actually need anything else whatsoever. Maybe a second one of these? I'm not entirely sure. I think it'll just mean that it fills up twice as fast, and that has most certainly been used quite a bit. Can we replace that? Or maybe we just need to buy another one. Who can say, eh? But I'm pretty sure that, yep, Danielle and Melisande will interact with each other, which is very important for improving their social, and generally, they're also fighting as well, which is not great, but I'm sure they'll get along just fine eventually. They just need to get to know each other. And I think Danielle gets on with Melisande a lot better than Melisande gets on with Daniel. Or Danielle, rather. My mistake. There we go. You're just using that there. And they're now resting. They're resting quite a bit there. Oh, the phone is going, and we are not here to answer it whatsoever. It's going to be... Oh, these definitely are going to need filling when we get back from work, and it is going to be very late when that happens indeed. It is now 11 o'clock, and it is time for us to pay some bills, which is it's a good thing that we went to work. Not only that, the fact that we needed the money, but also the fact that I think we might have got fired if we hadn't, because we had missed that day of work after all. And Melisande is most certainly taking care of those mice there. Well done. Well done indeed. We definitely need to... can we praise you for that? I don't think we can. But either way, we're now going to pay these bills, and there are flies around most certainly, but I'm not quite sure why they're around. We'll just pay these 451. That is quite a lot there, and we can also get rid of this while we're here. And there really isn't any food there, so I'm surprised you're able to... definitely surprised you're able to get any food out of that. We'll just fill both of these up, and your energy is really, really low. Really low indeed, but not low enough that we need to worry about anything else. And by anything else, I mean like your fun and comfort. We're just going to fill these up and then go straight to bed, I think. The two cats here can interact with each other. There we go. And that has been filled up, and we'll fill this up, and then we'll go to bed. It is very, very late after all. The piano was a brilliant investment, however. Absolutely brilliant. I really should have bought that earlier. Rest well. For tomorrow, you go back to work. Congratulations, your pet has earned a hunting skill point, which is brilliant. So that's how it works, eh? And they are fighting with each other, and something is happening. We have no idea what, and we shall never know, but apparently these cats do not get on very well whatsoever. They're just fighting with each other, or rather they're just pouncing on each other. I'm not sure that's really what they should be doing. No, they really aren't getting on whatsoever. Maybe getting a second one was a mistake, but I'm sure they get on well enough most of the time. And that was a small nap there for Danielle. And now it is time for Danielle to eat well from the food that is there. Then again, you don't really need to eat per se, because it is most certainly, you have a very full hunger bar. You're just eating for the sake of eating, aren't you? Need to wait for our energy bar to go up. Room is really low right now, probably because of that dead mouse that's there. I think it's time for you to get up, Samuel. Time for you to face the day. Time for you to have breakfast, and then use this, and might as well actually do that. Originally I thought that he shouldn't be doing that, but by the time he gets around to that, he definitely needs a shower. There we go, and how is social? Social's actually quite high for both of them, which is really good. That was the main reason that I was thinking about... we'll just get rid of that command there. That I was thinking about getting a second cat there, so that they could interact with each other while Samuel was at work, so that he doesn't need to worry about them getting lonely. Melisande is having a fun enough time chasing her tail. We could actually probably get rid of that. You know what? Let's get rid of that. It has been absolutely scratched into oblivion, and I don't think we need it anymore. It is now gone. Marvellous. And there's definitely something that smells around here, apparently, according to the flies, but I've no idea what. I'm sure the maid will be able to take care of it. And I think we need to play some more piano. It'll be a different song, by the way. There are a selection of songs at the various skill levels that he will go through, and the higher his skill level goes, the more he'll be able to play more advanced tunes. And I think we'll just need to get rid of that there. There we go. You just need to play, eventually when Melisande gets out of the way. Melisande may never get out of the way. There we go. Time to play some more piano, Samuel. Play to your heart's content. Maybe the gardener will be able to listen in. That is quite a nice tune you're playing. He'll most certainly get better at it. He will get better as time goes on. Most certainly. Maybe when he gets to 10... Oh, I remember some of the tunes when he gets to 10 creativity. They are quite fantastic. He will become the maestro of the keys eventually, and this fun stat will rocket up with time. So when we come back, folks, Melisande and Danielle are getting to know one another, mainly by pouncing on each other, apparently. That is really... Oh, that one actually worked there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We may never know why. And there is the cleaner coming in to take care of just a few things for us. So when we come back, folks, Samuel is doing quite a bit better. Turns out getting that piano was a great investment indeed. That didn't work that time. That did not work. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Dag dag. Oh, what hijinks will these two cats get up to? We may never know. We may never know, because we probably won't be here when they're occurring. Dag dag.